Hello, everybody. Thank you for listening from wherever you're listening from. It's another episode of Alice Mike Podcast. Today we have another Music Friday of April 9th, 2021. We don't have much music to. I don't have much music to recommend this day, so I'm gonna go a little recommend some older stuff, not new releases, but stuff I either have discovered or recommend. Hope everybody had a good Easter. Enjoyed your barbecues, and if you're a Catholic, whatever you gave up, now you could consume again or do again. I gave up burgers, and on Sunday I almost had a burger fest. So that was good. Either way, hope everybody had a great Easter weekend. Now it's up to another weekend of doing stuff, and looks like everything else is opening up. From restaurants to now, there's even bailes coming up in LA and stuff like that. So that's good. Economy definitely needs a boost. Just protect yourself out there. Don't worry. Don't forget to wear a face mask and put some hand sanitizer on. And if you gotten the vaccine, good for you. Like I've gotten the vaccine, so. But the ones that hadn't, keep protecting yourselves, and hopefully soon you'll be able to get the vaccine. And so again, don't forget to like, share, and follow Alice Mike Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Appreciate all the support. I posted a couple pictures of Coqueta, of Dude, and on Instagram I actually put a newest family member, which is my brother's dog, Canelo. From the new releases that came out on Spotify this week, I recommend this artist called Danny Morales. His album is called En Vivo Desde Culiacan, and the song that caught my eyes, it's named Por Debajo del Agua. Nice song. The funny thing is that the title of the song is more familiar to me because there's a corrido de los Tigres del Norte called or named this. It has the same name, so I clicked on it thinking it's going to be the corrido de los Tigres del Norte. Now it's not one of their most popular corridos, but me personally, I know that corrido because I like it. So I click on it, and it's just, I mean, it's a nice song, but it's not a corrido. And so I search for more examples of that song would have that name, and it's more of a like a rancherita type of song, and it's much more popular on the not more popular, but it's more known as not a corrido, but as a song. So it was just interesting that I have known this song as a corrido for such a long time. Just being a big fan of Los Tigres, and I believe this song came out in their Jefes de Jefes album. It's a great song. It's a great corrido. It's about I believe it was about Mexican cops or law enforcement that they don't want to get bought out for passing drugs. So at the end they get killed because they're trying to do the job, and it's one of the few corridos of, I wouldn't say praising the law enforcement, but kind of put them on their side, like put them in a good context. Most time it's either they're crooked or they do something bad or whatever it is. But this time they shows them as a honorable law enforcement, which I'm not saying they should all be interpreted that way, but it's always good to hear one side of it. Like there's good cops, there's bad cops. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just interesting that I saw that the title of the song and I went, oh yeah, so somebody sang the corrido de los tigres, and no, actually the tigres is the only one that sing that corrido. Interesting stuff. All right, next I have another recommendation. Los Chavalones de Cozalá, corrido named El Buzzard. And man, hopefully these guys take out a CD soon, because all they have is singles, but man, I really like how they sound. So hopefully soon we'll get a whole album, so we could check out what they and hear what they offer. Because so far the singles they have, I'm a big fan of them, and I guess they're really good at making you wait, right? All right, now those are the only new releases that I like. I know Karim Leon came out with something new, a really popular artist right now. It was okay. Check it out. Yeah. Well, and then what I'm planning to do as well is I'm gonna make a playlist on Spotify. So anybody that wants to listen to all the songs I've been recommending, you could go to the playlist. So the name of the playlist is Alice Mike Playlist. Let's see how I could share it on the social platforms on Instagram, and I could share it on Instagram and Facebook, so everybody could enjoy these recommendations. So I went ahead and just looked for new music that haven't, new artists or new music that I haven't listened to for a while, or haven't listened to, or discovered new stuff. So I was being such a fan of Banda Sinaloense, or just Banda, I came up with these. Not came up, but I saw this banda called Banda Valle Verde del Pacífico. They have an album called Retumbando el Este, and the two songs I really liked was Arriba Pichátaro y El Becerro No Ha Mamado, for the simple fact of how it sounds. Now, I'm not saying the best recording, but it definitely gives you the sound of when you're like in a party and the banda's playing with the the big bocinas, and you can even talk to the person right next to you. So I think it gives you one of the most authentic sounds of banda in a space where they're playing with speakers, and you're like in a quinceañera, you're in a maybe a baile or a wedding. So yeah, just it's not, they're not new songs, they're not, but the sound definitely made me remember being in a party or so, or yeah, again, it's not the crispiest best recording, but definitely the sound gives you how the banda sounds. It really gives you this feeling. Yeah, you're in a party. You're waiting to get served. Barbacoa or birria, and can't wait to go dance. And so definitely check it out. Again, the name of the banda is called Banda Valle Verde del Pacífico. Album is Retumbando el Este. The two songs I like how it sounds: Arriba Pichátaro y El Becerro No Ha Mamado. Then I was, I don't say I discovered this because he's, but this artist, I've been listening to him in a while, I started listening to him again. It's Emilio Navaira, which a lot of people call him el Rey del Rodeo. Tex-Mex, norteño artist. Check out his collection. The songs I like from his is Donde Andará, Como La Haré, especially La Rama del Mezquite. Some good music right there. A little Tex-Mex for you, mixed with norteño, but definitely recommend it. Check it out. Break your taste buds for a little bit, your sound buds. And then from Emilio Navarra, I'm gonna go to check out Lupio Rivera's Concierto VIP 4K live. He's singing his hits, but he kind of they're refreshed or so. Like Tú Solo Tú, Son Tus Perfumes Mujer, El Pabellón Návido. He sings Los Elizaldes staple song Los Pájaros. Of course, he's going to sing Despreciado, Mi Gusto Es, El Barzón. So yeah, check it out. Good CD. Definitely reminds me of early 2000s when he was huge. And you hear Lupio Rivera all over the radio. It was all over radio, TV. Man, he was up there. He's still one of top artists, but he was the guy. And then I haven't heard of Javier Rosas for a while. He got that song La Corrida. He hit pretty good with the La China, I believe. And it was all over. But after that, he's kind of hadn't gotten a hit that big. But I was listening to an album his called Más Vivo que en Vivo Volumen 2. And he sings a song called Reto a la Muerte, which is a old song, I believe, composed by Lombardo Higuera. Which, if anybody doesn't know who Lombardo Higuera is, look him up. He is I'll say the originator of the Norteño Banda. Norteño Banda, or the not Fidel Rueda. Fidel Rueda advertised him that he's the originator of that, but I believe evidence shows that it was Lombardo Higuera. All of his music consists of tuba, 2 trombones, tambora, and a tarola. And I believe sometimes it has accordion, but he composed that song Reto a la Muerte. Chalino even sings it. Chalino sings it with La Costeña. Great album too. Chalino's album with La Costeña. That album has El Errante, I believe Corrido de la Noria, El Pájaro Prieto. Good recording too. Yeah, Chalino with Chalino Sanchez with La Costeña. But back to Javier Rosas, he sings Reto a la Muerte con banda, and it's en vivo. Guys, this guy sounds great singing this song. I wish he could sing more of that type of music. He sounds really good. He sings too con su grupo. Por el Ruido de la Cinta, which is original by Los Canelos de Durango. And again, guy sounds really good. Canelos play really well too. Good song. But definitely listen to Reto a la Muerte by Javier Rosas. It's I mean, and it's a they say it's a true tale. It's about this guy that wanted to know how it felt to be buried, not buried, but have the whole ceremony of funeral with the banda and playing and everybody crying for him and stuff like that. And I'll let you listen to the song, but I've heard that it's based on real life. So check it out. Again, Javier Rosas, album Más Vivo que en Vivo, Volumen 2, Reto a la Muerte. Check it out. The song. Check out the song. So to go back and recommend an older album, I'm tending to do this. I'm gonna go with the Jefe de Jefes por los Tigres del Norte. They have of course the album Jefe de Jefes. Great, great album. I mean, you start off with Jefe de Jefes, their song, one of the classics of El Regional Mexicano en corridos. And a song that nobody else could sing it. If you notice it, nobody else sings it. They can't cover it because it's such a staple of Los Tigres and how they play it, how they sing it. It's so theirs that nobody else has able to make it their own. And then you have in that same CD you have the song I was talking about. It's called Por Debajo del Agua, but it's a corrido. It's a good song. Check it out. Listen to the lyrics. Don't just listen to the cambios or the arreglos like I sometimes do. And then the song También las mujeres pueden. Good song. It there's a corrido for the ladies. So the ladies deserve their corridos too. So yeah, it's a good song too. Then you got the classic El Rengo del Gallo Giro. I mean, everybody else has sing it. I think La Arrolladora sing it. Jorge Medina sings it all the time. I mean, I believe Chuy Lizárraga sings it as well. I mean, everybody sings that. But I first heard it with Los Tigres. Then they also have the corrido La Paloma. Great corrido. The start of it, it's pretty cool. Los arreglos que hacen, the arrangement, it's pretty cool. And then, of course, you have Lo que sembré allá en la sierra, another great corrido. El Plantón, another great corrido as well. Yeah, guys and girls, everybody, check out this CD. If you've just listened to, just El Rengo el Gallo Giro and Jefe de Jefes, check out the other songs as well. Now, I just told you about the music or the songs that I, listen to the most, but I believe all the album is pretty great. So just press play and enjoy. All right, so that's my recommendations for this week. And I will be putting that playlist together on Spotify. Again, the name is going to be Alice Mike's Playlist. I'll be putting all the songs that I recommended and albums. And so you're going to have to be looking everywhere for this music and be all in one spot. And don't forget to follow and like my Facebook and Instagram page. And Alice Mike's Podcast. Same name on Facebook and Instagram. Alice Mike Podcast. News on future content. We'll hopefully have Anita and Cornelio. Anita and Corny. I'm going to interview them at the same time. That should be fun. With Anita's silly stuff. And Corny's really good storytelling. So, and yeah, did different stuff. Later on, I'm gonna have a episode where we talk about 90s Regional Mexicano, Chalino era, La El Gallo era. So that should be a fun conversation with the special guest. And I just want to give a thanks and a shout out thank you for the encouragement. This podcast has been encouraged by Smart Stop Insurance Services, CA Truck Lines, JC Herrera Trucking, and Unique Janitorial. Thank you for all the encouragement. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Take care. Thanks for listening. And once again, don't forget to smile. If nobody smiles back, get in front of the mirror and smile. Somebody will be smiling back at you. Have a good one. Thank you for listening.